Hello, I'm Pei. Welcome. If you feel fatigued, exhausted, or unsettled in your body, this is a yin sequence that will unwind the hips, the lower back, as well as the waist. So it's a really good sequence before going to bed. If you want to just pause this video and change onto your pajamas, because afterwards you'll feel pretty relaxed. You can just roll into bed. So for this class, you need 2 blocks and 1 blanket. Go ahead and take your legs out wide. Not too wide or not too narrow, just somewhere in between where you can feel a little bit open in the hips. Now, if you're here and your pelvis tend to roll back, you have a posterior pelvic tilt, that's fine. Just go ahead and take your blanket and you can fold it up, pat it up so there's a bit of height here. And go ahead and sit on the blanket. Place your sitting bones at the edge of the blanket, and here your pelvis becomes elevated. And see if you can widen your hips here. Get really grounded in the sitting bones. And then you have a neutral pelvic tilt. If this doesn't happen for you, that's okay. Just take a block and go ahead and sit on the block. I'm going to sit on my mat. So as long as you get a neutral pelvic position, that's fine. As long as you're not rounded like this. If you tend to have a very flexible knee joint, that you tend to press a lot of weight into the knee and your heels are lifted, you can prop the blocks underneath your knee, like so. Okay. All right. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Begin to relax your legs and your pelvis. Really feel grounded into the floor. As you breathe in and out, release any energy that no longer serve you for the day and invite more space in the body. Good. All right. So if you do have the blocks underneath your knees, just take your hands, your right hand outside your right thigh. Go ahead and bend a little bit into your elbows and lean your weight to the right. Okay. If you have the block available, you can take the second level of the block. So ground down through the left sitting bones. Okay. Get really long in the left side of the waistline. And from here, go ahead and bend your left elbow and take your left forearm, your left hand behind your head. You're literally side bending to the right. Lift through the left upper arm so you can lengthen your left side of the ribs towards the sky. Go ahead and then breathe in and out through the nose. Let go your neck and your head. Just let it hang. See if you can find a stillness to stay in. And the mind start to soften as the body start to surrender. The mind start to become okay with the discomfort in the body. So the breath is steady, nice and long, and we're just kind of lengthening these fascias and tendons around the left waistline your lower back, left side of the waist. And all these muscles begin to relax and open up. Careful not to let your head drop entirely to your right shoulder. Press your right shoulder slightly back and away from the ear. So there is a little bit of a yang quality to it, but not too much, not too much. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Good, and then exhale, release. Extend your left arm and slowly lift up to neutral. And take a moment to just be here and feel the difference between the left side and the right side of the body. While maintaining, being observant in your sensations, in your breath, and in your experience. Good, and then we'll do the other side. Whatever you did the other side, do that for the left. So go ahead, if you have the hand on the floor, go ahead and bend your left arm. Otherwise, take your left forearm to the left, the block on the left side. Take a deep inhale, extend your right arm. Exhale, bend the elbows. Okay. Side bend to the left. Root down with the right thigh. So your leg is not really engaged at all. And lean over to the left. Lean to the left like the left side is your best friend. Completely relying and surrendering and dropping. Little turn in the chest. Open the heart. Open the right elbow towards the sky. And this gives a little curve in the upper back. Lean back. Breathe into the right side of the waist. Feel that space. Good. Take 3 more breaths here. If it becomes really sore, you want to take your right hand, extend it to the side. You can do that. Good. On your next inhale, feet in. Soles of the feet together. We're coming to Baddha Konasana. So butterfly pose. Prop up so that your spine can be nice and long. Okay. So instead of rounding like this and fold forward, see if you can extend your spine forward and kind of stagger your props. Mine's like a T shape, maybe not the most stable prop, but I got my hands here and just begin to surrender in. Breathe in and out through your lower back, your mid back, and feel as you inhale, there's more space between the shoulder blades, between the muscles and the spine in each vertebrae. And as you exhale, soften through the hips and the shoulders. So in yin, we just really try to relax as much as we can, let go. And actually it's not easy because we're so used to being in control and this gripping sensation that's almost always there. Hard to completely let that go. But the more we do that, the muscles start to react and open up, giving more space in the body. More we practice being still, the more it's like a muscle that can turn on and off. But whenever we need to drop in, we go there. Each time becomes a little easier. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then exhale, lift up. Good. So go ahead and take your right knee bent, and your right shin should align with the long edge of the mat. So your knee is 90 degrees. Your left knee right behind your right heel, and it forms a straight line from the right toes to your left toe. It's parallel with the end of the mat. Okay? Take your blanket. If your blanket is quite thin, you can take a long pillow, and align the edge of the blanket next to your right hip. Okay? So we'll begin to turn. It's like our front body turns towards the mat. Inhale, get really long. And you'll feel ready in the right side of the ribs, the right waist, all the way a little bit to your right thigh as well. Fold, fold. And again, if it's too much, prop a pillow underneath you. Otherwise, you can begin to lower your body down. Think about the left waist soft. So really loosen this part as you fold in, as you fold towards the floor. Okay? Palm face down. Breathe into your back body again, your waist. Trace your breath to the top of your head as you inhale. And as you exhale, follow it down all the way to the tailbone.